Blind Bag Friday, but it's a much bigger bag than I use normally. So why is that going on? Well, I don't even know how to actually, if I turn it. Oh, neat! It's Series 17 minifigures because it says 17 right there on the front. Wait a minute, Series 18. What are you doing here? That's 40 years of minifigures to show off, but it's a costume party, and it's a pretty reasonable looking box. I guess I'm gonna open it because let's be honest, that's what you're here for, is me to open some blind bags, right? So I learned a trick from a guy on the internet. If you just push these in, this tape pops off. Well, this tape's a little bit better. Push that in. You kind of just tuck it under. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Tuck it under. And ta-da! Really great looking box here. There's a perforation in the back that I could use to make it a countertop display if I had a desire to. So we're getting 60 minifigure bags, satchels of figures, Lego, and then bolsas. That's a load of bolsas. But don't feed it to children, like always. You're just waiting for me to show you something neat that you haven't seen before. Components made in China. These are all from China. So, you're watching this and we're already 2 minutes in and I haven't even opened the damn blind bag. So I got a whole lot to review. Let's go! Starting out everything real special, like, because he's the real special guy. Let's open up this police friend. Wow. Doesn't he look just real spiffy? So this is all the detail that he comes with, that set 600 box. He's got all the white logo stuff for a policeman and little buttons, and then a little face print, and that's all he comes with. Pretty neat. All right, so for the rest of them, we've got 16 more. We've already done the police, as you just saw. And I'm gonna basically just grab one, and that's the game, is to open it and then guess where the next one is, because I've definitely not felt up these bags already and have known what's inside. So the first thing to note on the outside of the package is that it's very, very shiny packaging this time. There's a lot of foil yellows and such. So this first one it's the Spider Boy. You can see him there. They all come with this orange plate, as we saw. And Spider Boy. Look at that accessory. If you remember the Spooky Boy from whatever series was that Spooky Boy was a thing, you're going to recognize this guy. He's got a huge spider on his back, which looks really great when you look at it from the rear, because he looks like he's the whole spider. But there's all kinds of printing going on around him. These eyes have just a little bit of something there. I'm not sure if it's silver or what, but then like it's definitely catching stuff. There's gray printing there. The front is printed. He comes with a spider just because spider. But also, he has a second face where he's much more serious. And he's like, Mom, why did you make me dress up like this? But that's not all, because he actually has back printing. It's like a hoodie. It's like a black hoodie on the back, which is a nice thing to get. The hardest part about this one to feel is that all this is rubbery. This whole squishy thing is rubbery, and it's going to be hard to figure out other uses for that for me, but I'm sure someone else will come up with a great use for it. And that face is good. I like the face. I'll probably use that a lot. Next. So the next one, if I feel this one right, is, I think this is a car. The race car man. And hey, it's the race car man. So I'll put him over here. And that's great. This figure has so much to go over. We're going to have a really hard time getting all of it done. He's going to need several clips. The working visor, of course. Typical. He's in a car, which, okay, yeah, I've seen Lego men in Lego cars before, but he's wearing this car all the way around. He's got printing on his back, on his arms, on his legs, sides. He does have some in the front there. It's a little hard to see. We're going to show you that in a second, though. There's printing on the car. Oh, this thing here, although it's hard to remove, is a piece. So there's a stud there and a printed 1x1 rounded half tile there. So wow. So on the front, he's got the RR for Rocket Racer. His belt there says RR. But what about the backside? I can show you that. Look, it says clutch and drive. Clutch and drive. Clutch drive. It's just one word. Now it's really hard to see all this, but the side here, his arms say Grand Bricks. Can I get that to focus? Probably not. Grand Bricks. You can see it. And then the side of his legs, look at this detailing. It says cross axle, come on. And the X in the cross axle is a cross axle. And that was shaky as butt. But wait, you thought after all that we'd be done? No, he's actually got full face printing on one side. He doesn't have back, but he's got sideburns, which sideburns are very acceptable. He's got a little bit of a like goatee hidden under there. Great looking thing. It goes great when you got that helmet on. Just show him having hair. And he's beautiful. I don't even like Modern City stuff that much. And he's my favorite race car driver ever. And I didn't even play the Lego racing game ever. Oh, you thought we were done? If you take off the legs, the whole thing actually rolls. Those are real rolling race wheels on the race car, and it's just a throwback to like the micro racing, like Zalax or whatever. He is perfect. There's nothing you can say that makes him not perfect. Comment why he's so perfect in the comment section, and remember to follow me on Twitter and comment there why he's so perfect. Then the next one, car, that one, this one here should be the rocket. So let's that's a rocket boy. Bang. So we're 3 for 3. All right, so if any of you are in relationships, you need to hide your significant other immediately. This guy is the bang rocket. He's got this great printing all over the whole thing, all the way around. But underneath, well, there's the word bang too, if I didn't mention that. Bang rocket. Underneath, he's got an exploding crotch. So combo that. These papers. After the rocket is the elephant, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really hoping that I don't ruin everything by opening one of the figures that I'm not supposed to open. Oh, it's a little elephant peeking at us. Little elephant. That's a great figure, actually. Lots of really good parts on that. Hang on. So if you're a fan of rats in general, you're going to love this new rat. He's got dual molding there. You can see underneath where the tail is. It's a softer plastic, so it's connected in there. A little printing for a nose and feet on the front, and then the eyes, of course. But the figure you get along with it is pretty whatever. It's got toe printing. It's got the tummy printing. It's got a tutu, no printing on the backside, but you do get this much more confident face, which is really interesting. I don't know why they gave her a scared face and a confident face. I guess if you move the mouse away, she's not so scared, but it's a really good looking scared face, and the confident face makes it even better because then it's more usable for you know, sig figs and animations and all kinds of other things, really. Okay, so we did, I need to mark some stuff on this paper, but we did spider, car, police, rocket, and elephant so far. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? If I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping that this is a brick man. The brick boy, the red brick. It's important that you move everything far down so you don't cut anything, and it's a blue brick. Okay, that's a little worrying because that means that now my stuff is messed up. It's a blue brick. So it's the same thing as the boy, which is great, because if you only get one, I'm sure you won't mind having just one of the two of them because they're so similar. The hair and the brick are the only accessories they come with the 1x1 plate. I guess it's not really a brick, but it works just like a regular Lego brick. If only I had a brick to compare this to. Oh hey, I do. So I'm So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's feel this one together, and I bumped the camera, of course, because that's professionalism. This one's a brick too. Is it a brick boy? Better not be damn it, it's a blue one. So I've got one repeat that I've messed up with so far. That's not going over into the camera frame. Let's try... What the hell's this? Is this another brick? No, that's a cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here, it's a big one. How am I feeling? Mother Hubbard, this is so difficult. This is a flower. Let's do this flower. I need one of those still. There's the flower pot. And it's the flower. Great. Okay. Now, so I'm not going to lie. This one looked really disappointing when I first saw concepts of it. It's got no printing on the back. It does have some printing in the front, but you can barely see it there. It's all hidden underneath a flower and inside of a pot. But where this one really shines is that once you take that off, you see that it's a flower stem. And there's a second face where she's very worried, and I think that looks really good with the flower on. But also, she has legs underneath there, so you could put that on just about any regular figure, possibly, and it would look relatively decent. It almost looks kind of like a hoodie, but with the big flower petals, of course. And then that pot is a great piece. I don't know what you could use it for, but maybe as a flower pot? Interesting, at the very least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking this one's the cactus, like I just said. This would be easier if I'd marked this down or pulled them out or something, but I didn't. I'm terrible at everything. Oh, look, Cactus Boy. A little Cactus Girl, I guess, really, but what a great piece. I'm going to tell you this a lot over the course of this YouTube channel, and even just this review, but there are a lot of good figures, but this one is really good. This face here is beautiful. It's like a worried face, like, oh no, I'm going to hurt you if I try to hug you face. The arms are amazing, and unlike the brick person, it's not just one big body piece. There's a regular body under there, so theoretically these arms could be put onto any minifigure body. But wait, there's printing on the back. You don't see any of this printing when the head's on, the hat's on, and look, there's a second face that's like just I'm doing cactus things. And it looks great. The arms move just like you would expect, rotating around on the body, so you can make a sad cactus. And it works a little better with the other face, but oh man, sad cactus. But what a beautiful figure, just absolutely perfect. In fact, with the exception of maybe the policeman, I'm thinking this could be my favorite. So I've got these two, flower and cactus. Next, we're looking for a clown, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna feel it up real quick. That feels like a hat. Yeah, look, there's his coattails. So that's a clown. Clown stuff. All right, clown stuff. Very not open little bag. Oh, he comes a little bow tie. Good for him. So talk about wasted potential of the figure. The balloon animal is a recolor, and they're both the exact same, but in a different color. But the only place you can grab it is that center torso section. The tail, which has the little points, are not mini pegs, so you can't do anything with them. And unfortunately, the legs and the tail and the ears and stuff on them are all too big to be grabbed by just a regular claw. Maybe they're fit with something else, but I haven't found it yet. So, but the actual figure, lots of printing everywhere. There's some printing on the pants, a little bit down in the hips there, which is a weird spot to put it, considering you have the big hip accessory. The coat is printed and then kind of continues down into the coat tails. I think that's actually what they're called. It's nice enough. There's the bow tie, which is great, and then all the way around you get that printing on this one side for the hat, which it's good. It's good. Let's move on. This one here is a birthday person. Let's do this one first. This should be a unicorn. So let's throw caution to the wind and hope I got a unicorn in this one. Hey, it's a unicorn, a blue unicorn. What are we doing with all these stacks of paper? This is going great. I'm glad that we're doing all this live. And I didn't just about drop a piece of a figure. And we're good. Everything's great. So many of these figures have way too much printing. Well, not maybe too much. A lot of printing, which is a good thing. You can never have too much printing probably, right? But he doesn't have any printing on the back. I guess technically that tail piece is printed and the back mane of the head and the eyes are printed. Just a regular unicorn horn. There's some golden details in there, which are great. They're really nice and shiny. Okay, so this one's a birthday goer. You can hear it. It's got lots of little pieces. Remember to shake it vigorously to agitate all the pieces into being something good. some paper and... Okay, so this is the birthday boy. You can tell by the birthday boy parts in my hand. I don't know if it's actually his birthday or not. I guess it could be, but he's like bringing a gift, is what it seems to me. So I guess he's just a party goer. Little party boy. All right, birthday guy, birthday guy, birthday guy. So first of all, this thing is all one piece. It's kind of... Blim, 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 blim. There is little slots there, so like maybe you could pry it open if you really wanted to. It doesn't twist or anything even. It just all stays in place. But the actual figure, he's got printing, which is great. Printing is a thing that people enjoy. He's got printing on the back. There's not a second face, which is a little bit of a letdown, but he does have a very usable front face for... He's got glasses. He's got glasses and he doesn't have a beard, and that's a thing that not a lot have. He's got dual printed mini legs and the arms are dual printed, but then this bad boy. This bad boy is the baddest boy in the series, possibly. He's got printing on 4 sides, but you're like, oh no, it's just a 2x2 brick, you idiot, who cares? It's not. It's a special new crate piece, and inside of there are tiny little CMF packets, little blind bags full of Lego. Also, there was a top printing there with some polka dots. It kind of matches his shirt, I feel, but let's take a closest look I can. So if I hold this still enough, it will be very visible. There's obviously a ninja there. I'm not sure what the white thing is. Maybe an Indian next to him and some other figure. And there's definitely almost a 1. 16 to collect and vaguely minifigure spelled out across the top. Great details. So the farthest back one here is going to be a cowboy. And... hey, look at that. There's a horsetail. It's the same piece as the unicorn gets for his tail, but you also get this little horse here, little horse front. It's a little squished, actually. Giddy up, little doggy, giddy up. Is this possibly the best minifigure we've ever gotten from LEGO? Well, I mean, probably, but maybe not. There's a lot of good contenders. Now, you're seeing a little bit of a gap there, and that is there in real life. This piece is all soft rubber, the whole horse bit. So it was sitting funny in the package, so it doesn't quite sit like that. Now, maybe over time it'll fall down and sit a little flatter, but from the front it looks fine. You don't even barely notice. He's got teal for his main color of his cowboy outfit. He's got the tail here from the unicorns. I believe that was in the original unicorn as well. And it's just pretty basic brown pants, but there's like hooves printed on it, so he looks like a neighing horse. Now, the hat, I don't know if it's a new design or not. I'm going to say it's a new design. Comment below if it's not. But let's take a look at this cowman without the horse. This horseman without the horse. He's got sideburns, great. Very usable face, other than there's no matching back face, so you're kind of limited because you're going to have a hard time matching that up to another face if you want to use it for other things. But very nice. He's got the little frills all over the front. The arms are not yellow. They're that bright yellow color that's not orange, because this is orange here and this is yellow here. The back matches great. He's got that cow pattern and more frills, and let's be honest, cowboys love frills. This one here should be a dragon, if I felt that right. Let's just do it. I can't mess up that bad. Hey, look, there's a red dragon face. Make a little more room over here. I'm running out of room on the table where I'm setting all these. Because of the clever editing that I'm doing, you're seeing the review as I open it, but that's not actually how it's going down in real life. So I don't really have a rageometer on me, but this guy is looking mighty angry, which is fine. A lot of great detailing on his head. The tail, I believe, is a new piece, and I'm going to show you a thing on that. The printing on the arms is good, on the torso and the feet is appropriate. There's maybe a little scarcity to it, but the big things is that A, he's got a second head, which is great because he can be happy, which is good. B, these little horns here are removable. They're just regular animal horn things from regular Lego pieces. Then the tail, though. The tail, I told you I would tell you a thing. Look at this. It's dual molded, and I think it might actually be triple molded, tri-molded. There's like dots there of where the black was injected, and then it's all hard, but this is very soft. So I think that's 3 different plastics, 2 reds and a black. I need a cat, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the front. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be a cat. And we can confirm that by feeling for a fish. Oh damn, that's not a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. That's a fish. Let's shake it so I don't cut anything in case it's not. Of course, the clown's pants being the easiest thing to cut. Hey, it's a cat. Great. This figure's kind of a big teal. Get it? Because that fish is teal. Actually, I'm not positive what color that is. That could just be regular, like turquoise color. But anyways, great looking printing on the body. The legs are that dual molded, is the word, dual molded. The arms are dual molded as well. And there's some printing that kind of tapers in on both of those, the legs and the arms, so it kind of hides where the color change is. Underneath the face mask is a cat face, and this is why I don't like this one the most. It's the nose. Noses kind of make minifigures creepy. A lot of people agree with that, and there is no alternate face, but cat people know what they did to deserve the hate, so... I've only got 1 repeat so far, and that was the blue brick, which I thought was a brick boy, but it was a brick girl. So if I go... I have a couple of them mapped out on this secret map that I have. But let's go for cake and birthday girl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is birthday girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is birthday girl. And now I'm getting really close to the end of all of these figures. I have 2 more, I think. If I've done all this correctly. Yo, it's birthday girl. So that's good. Birthday girl being one I need still. And her face falling. And I think, and I could be wrong, that because of this, oh, she's got a lot of little pieces. She's got like 2 different cookies, like a cookie and a donut. Let's take a closer look at her with this amazing editing that I'm doing here. Wow. So this one's, it's the party girl, birthday girl, going to a birthday girl. It's a very reasonable figure. You get this little balloon here, which is all one piece. That's pretty whatever. There's little slots, so maybe you could open it, but it's all stiff. It doesn't rotate. Kind of neat, I guess. You do get the party hat, which means that her hair has a mini peg in there in the top, which, you know, useful for adding accessories. Printing on the back to match the front, and no second face around back there. There is printing all the way around on the shoes, except for the back side, which pretty neat. But what about this? This is probably the baddest boy in the entire series. It's a present, and it's got stripes around the side. It's got that big commercial bow on the front, but you're just saying, well, it's a 2x2 brick. Who cares? It's just got a tile on top. And you're an idiot, because I'm a professional Lego reviewer. I wouldn't be impressed by just that. There's a print there. Look at this thing. That's a crate. It's a specialized crate that holds a tile on top. But what comes inside? Now, if I hold this still enough, you'll be able to see it. It's a donut and a cookie. Now, the cookie is like a jammy dodger, I've been told, but I'm not really familiar with what that is. It's like a jelly-filled cookie. The other one, though, is a donut, and if you're like me, you didn't really follow Simpsons and didn't care, so you don't have a donut yet. But now I've got a donut. Ha ha! Okay, so we're back to opening again, and I still need a red brick. I need the red brick and Cake Boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one's the cake. I should be able to feel it now. I'm not liking that feels. This one though, this one feels like a cake. That's big and bulky, and I believe is pink pants. I mean, it's got to be. I don't know anyone else with pink pants. I don't know many of these, but look at that. It's a cake. Yep, it's oh, he just stands in the cake. Let's take a closer look at him just as soon as I finish pouring out all these pieces and then throwing this bag to the wayward. Guy, what? Now this guy, what a reasonable figure. There's a lot of usable parts, even if you're not just doing the birthday theme. There's back printing to show the cake getting all over this man's blue suit. It's a tiny bit of a shame because otherwise you'd have a really nice blue suit to use with a golden bow tie. You do get the golden party hat, which is great. The cake piece, though, is really interesting because look at that. There's printing there, but the cake isn't a hip piece. It's just a piece you could put things in. So you could use that just as a birthday cake really easily because it's actually got reverse studs on the bottom and studs on the inside. So you could even decorate it up if you wanted to. The pink pants are reasonable. There's nothing too bad about them. The blue stuff on it is fine. And I don't know if it's coming through on the camera or not, but this hair is actually really matte. Well, hang on, let me show you what I mean. So I have the two figures here. They're this is the new one, obviously, and this one's the old one. That's the original sculpt of the classic hair. If you can see it, there's a little hole in the top of the new one, which is good for adding accessories, and it's barely noticeable. But look how they just don't quite shine the same. That's really weird. But I like it because it actually looks better maybe than the classic hair. And it's just a really reasonable addition to minifigure parts. Okay, so the last one I need is the Brick Boy, which, because of all my mess up stuff, I think he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's number 6 from the back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the problem being that I kind of already said that I would give some to other people to open. And if I mess this up, well, we can try bump codes. Those are still a thing, perhaps. So this is the repeat girl. And there's no bump code. Wait. If I hold it up to the light just right, there's one bump way over here. And this definitely has a bump over here, perhaps. Nothing here. I'm going to risk it on this one. I'm going to risk it on this one here. Hey, it's a Brick Boy. So that was the entire series opened. Now all I have to do is finish recording all the stuff that isn't part of that and make it into a video. So as far as figures that I don't enjoy, these ones here are probably among the worst. They don't have any printing on the body, and the only accessories they come with are the hat, or the hair piece, and the one little 1x1, which doesn't help you distinguish it. The whole thing is a regular Lego brick compatible body, though. I believe it's the thickness of a Lego brick. If only I had a Lego brick to check that with. That would be convenient, and everyone would enjoy that. So let's just waste most of the time of this section. Yeah, it's a little thicker. It's a brick and a plate. So that's the video, guys. You can always click on Dragon over here, the windmill, to see a video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Over here is my guy, and you can click on him to subscribe. And anywhere in the middle there, it'll take you to something else that you probably enjoy that I handpicked for you. You're welcome. And remember, the only thing that's really stopping you from being a YouTube channel is you trying. Look at how terrible this video was, and you just watched all of it. You idiots. See you next time, and thanks for watching the Lego part of the internet. Bye.